But tonight we are here to tell the tale of some future playoff journeys. And as the weather cools down, the playoff races are heating up. In 26-6A, the top 3 teams are set, but entering tonight, there was one final playoff spot up for grabs. It was down to Austin High and Bowie, the 2 teams that met in our game of the week. It was a playoff play-in between the Maroons and Bulldogs.
It's a big deal because it's almost like the playoffs already. It's basically a playoff game.
If you don't win this thing, you're done. And if you do win it, you get to keep playing.
We all just want to make a run in the playoffs, so obviously we need to win this Friday for that to happen.
Playoff berth is lying. Both teams were saying the same things, I'm sure.
Win or go home.
That's just been helping us practice harder, and it's been giving us more of a reason to just get after it.
It's fun to think about, all the stakes are high and stuff.
And we know that we've been kind of the underdog the last 2 years and we beat them, so we want to make that 3 in a row.
It is time for our game of the week. Now, earlier this week, we ran a story that told us Reese's Peanut Butter Cups are America's favorite Halloween candy. And on Halloween, Bowie turned to their favorite Reese in the red zone. Reese Moreno in for the first touchdown score of the night. Then, just like trick-or-treaters when they find the king-size candy bars, Bowie went back for more. Everyone knows a good Reese's comes in a 2-pack. Moreno's second score of the evening right there. Austin High trailed 14-zip when John Burns cranked up the heat. Nice play from the Maroons, but this night and the district's final playoff spot both belong to the Bulldogs. Bowie wins 34-7. So you have seen the highlights. You know what Reese did on the ground and what Austin High did on defense. But my man Corey Mose was there at the game. He had a front row seat for everything. Corey, you got a smile on your face, and I know the Bowie Bulldogs have smiles on their faces as well. Tell us what happened and the guys you talked to after the game.
Yeah, Jeff, last year at this game, it came down to the final play. This year, the final play couldn't have come fast enough because Bowie controlled this game from start to finish. Like you saw in the highlight, Reese did his thing all night long, but I think the interesting part of this storyline is that starting quarterback Christian Hayward found out last night for Bowie that he had a torn quad. And so Brady Lamb, the backup QB, had to step in, and he stepped up as the Bulldogs scored 34 points here tonight. I was able to talk to those 2 offensive weapons and also a defensive guy, including coach as well, after the game. All right, Reese, you and the boys had a dominating performance tonight, beating the rival Austin High 34-7. 4 tutties tonight. You did your thing, bro. What was going on and what was working so well offensively on the ground tonight?
My blockers, they're getting up there and making their blocks, and they're being dominant. They weren't just blocking, they were running through guys, and that really opened up the holes. And our passing game stepped up, so that kind of freed some of the runs from me, the box, and we did well all around. So not good enough. I think that we can get better for sure.
Yeah, complimentary football, and that's where Fabian comes into play. Defense balled out, held Austin to just 7 points. Low-key a garbage time touchdown at the end. But what made the defense so stifling?
I think it's mostly just our chemistry. Like Coach Abels, he really puts us through and disciplines us, make sure we stay doing our tasks at all times.
Yeah, Brady, let me bring you in here because this dude stepped in tonight. You got the news that you're going to be starting last night.
Yes, sir.
And so what was your mentality once you got the news, you found out you're going to be the starter, and how'd you kind of work through all those emotions?
Well, all I can really do is do my job and do what my coaches coach me to do. And so I just step up and do what my coaches tell me to do, and they've been great all year. And I just can't thank my players enough, my coaches enough, and we had a really good team win.
Well, let's bring in the head coach now. Coach, earlier this week we talked about how you felt like this team was a little bit hungrier, than last year. Did you feel that hungriness tonight?
Absolutely. And when you're playing your rival, Austin High, they're going to play hard. Credit to them. They do a great job, and Coach Cecil and his group. And so we knew we had to bring our best.
Yeah, and now, playoff bound. That's exciting. What do you think that means for this program and for how much y'all improved so far this season?
Well, it was a goal that we set a year ago today, that we need to get back. And it's, not making the playoffs is not where we want to be and not our standards, so we want to get back.
Well, you're back now, Coach, so
yes,
congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And enjoy that extra bye week now,
yes,
right?
Sir. Yes, sir. Thank you,
All
Corey.
right.
Appreciate y'all.
Speaking of that bye week, since they are off next week, Coach gave the boys off Monday morning for practice and Tuesday practice. So you know the guys definitely love that news. And also, Jeff, I heard your punchline about the Reese's Pieces joke. Guess what? I asked Reese after the game what his favorite candy was. Reese's Pieces. So you hit it right on the head, bro.
It's too perfect, too perfect. All right, Corey, you be safe on your way back. If you happen to swing by the gas station, pick me up some Reese's Pieces, please.